Number 20, checking your phone first thing in the morning. Your eyes aren't even fully open yet, and your hand is already reaching for your phone. That innocent morning scroll is hijacking your entire day before it starts. During sleep, your brain slowly transitions from delta waves to alpha waves, easing you into a calm, wakeful state. The second you grab your phone, you skip that gentle transition and slam your brain straight into high alert beta waves. Your brain goes from peaceful rest to processing emails, news, and notifications in seconds. That flood of information triggers cortisol, your body's primary stress hormone. You're essentially launching a stress response before your feet even touch the floor. Your brain hasn't had a single calm moment, and you've already given it 50 problems to process. The tone of your entire day is being set by whatever notification happens to be sitting on your screen. Number 19, sleeping with your phone nearby. Your phone is on your nightstand, inches from your head, and it's sabotaging your sleep even when you're not touching it. Your brain knows it's there. Even in sleep, part of your mind stays alert, anticipating the next buzz or glow. Researchers found that just having your phone within arm's reach reduces sleep quality. The blue light from even a single notification lighting up your screen suppresses melatonin production. But it's not just the light, it's the psychological weight. Your brain treats that phone like an open channel, a doorway that could deliver information at any moment. It can't fully shut down, knowing that door is open. Moving your phone to another room has been shown to improve sleep quality significantly. Your brain needs to know the information portal is closed before it'll truly let go. Number 18, sitting for long periods. Your body is slowly shutting down in that chair right now. After just 30 minutes of sitting, your metabolism drops by 90%. The enzymes that break down fat in your bloodstream plummet. Your blood starts pooling in your legs because your muscles aren't contracting to push it back up. Your hip flexors begin tightening. Your glutes start deactivating. An hour in, your body is already reducing its production of the good cholesterol that protects your heart. Your blood sugar regulation gets worse with every extra hour in that seat. The muscles in your back start fatiguing from holding your upper body upright without proper support. Your body was built to move constantly throughout the day. Sitting for 8 hours puts more pressure on your spine than standing does. That comfortable position is actually compressing your spinal discs harder than if you were on your feet. Number 17, scrolling late at night. It's midnight. You're telling yourself one more video. That was 40 minutes ago. Your phone screen is flooding your eyes with blue light, and your brain thinks the sun is still out. Blue light has the exact wavelength that tells your brain to stop producing melatonin. Your body's entire sleep preparation process gets canceled. Your brain was ready to wind down. Melatonin was building up. Your body temperature was dropping, and then you opened your phone and your brain called the whole thing off. But it's not just the light. The content itself keeps your brain engaged. Every swipe delivers a tiny hit of dopamine. Your brain enters a loop of stimulation and reward that's almost impossible to break voluntarily. By the time you finally put the phone down, your brain needs another hour to restart the sleep process you interrupted. That one more video just cost you an hour of deep sleep. Number 16, drinking too little water. You're not thirsty, so you think you're fine, but by the time your brain sends a thirst signal, you're already about 2% dehydrated. That 2% doesn't sound like much, but it's enough to measurably reduce your cognitive function. Your brain is 75% water. Even mild dehydration shrinks brain tissue slightly, forcing your brain to work harder to perform the same tasks. Your concentration drops. Your reaction time slows. Your mood shifts downward. Your body starts conserving water by pulling it from less critical systems. Your joints get less lubrication. Your muscles receive less oxygen. Your kidneys work harder to filter with less fluid. Headaches that seem to come from nowhere are often just your brain asking for water. Most people walk around in a state of chronic mild dehydration and have no idea because they've gotten used to how it feels. Number 15, constant background noise. That hum from the air conditioner, the buzz of traffic outside, the TV playing in the other room, you've tuned it all out, but your body hasn't. Your auditory system never shuts off. Even when you've consciously stopped noticing background noise, your brain is still processing every sound, evaluating it for threats. This constant low-level processing keeps your stress hormones slightly elevated all day. Studies on people living near airports found they had higher blood pressure and elevated cortisol levels, even though they claimed they'd gotten used to the noise. Your brain adapted by ignoring it consciously, but your body never stopped reacting to it. That low hum you don't even hear anymore is keeping your nervous system on a slow simmer all day long. Number 14, poor posture. Your shoulders are creeping forward right now. Your head is drifting ahead of your spine. For every inch your head moves forward, your neck muscles have to support an extra 10 pounds of weight. The average person's head weighs about 12 pounds, but with typical phone posture, your neck is holding up the equivalent of 60 pounds. That's like strapping a small child to the back of your skull. Your body compensates by tightening muscles across your shoulders, upper back, and neck. These chronically tight muscles restrict blood flow and compress nerves. Your breathing gets shallower because your hunched position compresses your diaphragm. Less oxygen means less energy, worse focus, and higher anxiety. Your body interprets this compressed posture as a defensive position, similar to how you'd curl up during a threat. Slouching literally tells your nervous system that something might be wrong. Number 13, overthinking small situations. You said something slightly weird in a conversation 3 hours ago, and your brain has been replaying it on a loop ever since. Your brain is treating a minor social moment like a life-threatening event. When you overthink, your amygdala fires as if you're in actual danger. Your body releases cortisol and adrenaline over a situation that's already over and wasn't dangerous in the first place. Your muscles tense. Your heart rate increases. Your digestion slows. Your body is mounting a full stress response against a memory. The problem is your brain can't tell the difference between a real threat and an imagined one. Whether a bear is chasing you or you're replaying an awkward handshake, your body produces the same stress chemicals. Chronic overthinkers keep their stress response activated for hours over things that last seconds. Number 12, eating right before bed. That late night snack feels harmless, but your body strongly disagrees. When you eat close to bedtime, your digestive system fires up right when it should be powering down. Your stomach starts churning, acid production increases, your body temperature rises slightly from the metabolic work, which directly opposes the temperature drop your body needs to fall asleep. Lying down with a full stomach pushes acid toward your esophagus, causing reflux that can quietly damage your throat lining over months without you noticing. Your insulin spikes at the worst possible time, disrupting the hormonal sequence your body runs during sleep. Growth hormone, which your body releases during deep sleep for tissue repair, gets suppressed when insulin is elevated. That midnight snack is essentially stealing your body's repair window. Number 11, eating too fast. Your fork is a shovel, and your mouth is a construction site. When you eat too fast, you swallow air along with your food, creating gas and bloating. But the real problem is timing. Your gut takes about 20 minutes to send fullness signals to your brain. If you finish a meal in 7 minutes, your brain hasn't even received the first update yet, so you keep eating past the point your body actually needed you to stop. Your digestive system gets overwhelmed with a volume of food it wasn't ready for. Your stomach stretches, your blood sugar spikes harder because a massive load of food hits your system all at once. Your body diverts blood to your gut for emergency digestion duty, which is why you feel exhausted after eating too fast. That food coma isn't from what you ate, it's from how fast you ate it. Number 10, too much caffeine. That third cup of coffee feels like productivity. Your body sees it differently. Caffeine works by blocking adenosine, the chemical that tells your brain you're tired. But your brain fights back by producing even more adenosine receptors. Now you need more caffeine to get the same effect. Meanwhile, caffeine triggers your adrenal glands to pump out adrenaline. Your heart beats faster, your blood pressure rises, your muscles tense, your body is in a low-grade fight-or-flight state, and you did it to yourself on purpose. Caffeine also has a half-life of about 6 hours. That afternoon, coffee at 2 p.m. means half the caffeine is still active in your system at 8 p.m. You can't sleep, so you're tired the next morning, so you drink more coffee. Your body is stuck in a cycle where the solution keeps recreating the problem. Number 9, multitasking constantly. You think you're doing 3 things at once. You're actually doing 3 things badly in rapid alternation. Your brain cannot truly multitask. It switches between tasks, and every switch costs you. Neuroscientists call it switching cost. Each time your brain changes focus, It takes a few seconds to reload the context of the new task. Those seconds add up. Studies show chronic multitaskers are actually worse at filtering information, slower at switching between tasks, and have weaker working memory than people who focus on one thing at a time. Your cortisol levels rise with every switch because your brain interprets the constant juggling as a low-level emergency. You're not being efficient, you're running your brain through an obstacle course while telling yourself it's a shortcut. Number 8, wearing tight clothing all day. Those skinny jeans and snug waistbands are slowly squeezing your body in ways you don't notice until the damage is done. Tight clothing around your midsection compresses your digestive organs, slowing down gut motility and trapping gas. Tight pants can compress the nerve that runs along your outer thigh, causing tingling, numbness, or burning sensations. Restrictive clothing around your chest limits how fully your diaphragm can expand, reducing your oxygen intake with every breath. Less oxygen means your heart works harder to deliver the same amount to your body. Even tight socks and shoes reduce circulation to your feet, causing swelling by the end of the day. Your body is spending energy fighting your clothing instead of running its normal systems. Number 7, clenching your jaw. Check your jaw right now. Are your teeth pressed together? Most people carry tension in their jaw without knowing it. Your jaw muscles are some of the strongest in your body, capable of exerting up to 200 pounds of pressure. When you clench unconsciously, that force radiates outward. Tension spreads to your temples, causing headaches. It travels down your neck and into your shoulders. Chronic clenching grinds down your tooth enamel, the hardest substance in your body, wearing it away permanently. Your jaw joint gets inflamed, causing clicking, popping, and pain when you eat. Many people clench hardest during sleep, waking up with sore jaws and headaches they blame on their pillow. Your mouth is running a stress response all night that you can't feel until morning. Number 6, holding your breath while focusing. You're reading something important, typing something precise, concentrating hard, and you've stopped breathing. This is so common, it has a name: screen apnea. Up to 80% of people unconsciously hold their breath or shift to shallow breathing while working on screens. When you hold your breath, your oxygen drops and carbon dioxide builds up. Your body interprets this as stress and activates your sympathetic nervous system. Your heart rate increases, your muscles tighten. The task that required your focus is now also triggering a stress response simply because you forgot to breathe while doing it. Number 5, not getting enough sunlight. Your body runs on light. Morning sunlight hitting your eyes sets your entire circadian rhythm for the day. It tells your brain when to be alert, when to produce cortisol, and when to start preparing for sleep. Without that morning light signal, your internal clock drifts. Your sleep quality drops. Your mood regulation falters. Sunlight also triggers vitamin D production in your skin. Without enough of it, your immune system weakens, your bones lose density, and your mood trends downward. People who work indoors all day often get their first real sunlight walking to their car in the evening. By then it's too late. Your brain needed that signal 12 hours ago. Number 4, ignoring small aches and pains. That little twinge in your shoulder, that dull ache in your lower back. You ignore it because it's minor, but pain is your body's notification system, and you're swiping it away without reading it. Small pains are early warnings. Your body is telling you something is slightly wrong before it becomes seriously wrong. When you ignore these signals, your body compensates by shifting the load to other muscles and joints. Now those areas get overworked. One ignored ache becomes 2 problem areas, then 3. Your body builds a chain of compensation patterns that eventually leads to a major injury, from something as simple as picking up a bag of groceries. The pain you ignore today becomes the injury you can't ignore next year. Number 3, sleeping at inconsistent times. Your body has an internal clock that runs on consistency. It prepares for sleep hours before you actually lie down, releasing melatonin, lowering your body temperature, and slowing your metabolism. When you go to bed at 10 p.m. one night and 1 a.m. the next, your body doesn't know when to start this process. Every inconsistency forces your internal clock to reset. Scientists call this social jet lag, and it produces the same biological effects as flying across time zones. Irregular sleepers show higher levels of inflammation, worse blood sugar regulation, and increased risk of metabolic disorders. Your body doesn't care what time the clock on your wall says. It cares about rhythm. Break the rhythm, and your body runs every system slightly out of sync. Number 2, constant notifications. Every buzz, ding, and banner on your screen triggers a micro-stress response. Your brain has to stop what it's doing, evaluate the notification, decide if it's important, and then try to return to what it was doing before. Each interruption costs you focus and produces a small cortisol spike. The average person receives between 80 and 120 notifications per day. That's up to 120 tiny stress responses your body runs daily. Even notifications you ignore still register. Your brain detected the sound, processed it, and decided to dismiss it. That's still cognitive work. That's still a stress response. Your phone is essentially poking your nervous system 100 times a day, and you've accepted it as normal. Number 1, thinking about problems before sleep. Your head hits the pillow, and your brain opens every unsolved file from the day. Bills, deadlines, that awkward thing you said, tomorrow's schedule, all of it hits at once. Your bedroom has become a boardroom, and your brain just called an emergency meeting. When you think about stressful problems in bed, your brain activates the same neural pathways it uses during the actual event. Your amygdala fires. Cortisol floods your system. Your heart rate rises. Your muscles tense. Your body is physically reacting to problems that aren't happening right now. You're lying in a safe, warm bed, but your body is responding as if every problem is happening simultaneously in the room with you. This pre-sleep stress delays sleep onset, reduces deep sleep quality, and often continues into your dreams. Your brain takes those unresolved thoughts and weaves them into your dream content, meaning the stress follows you into unconsciousness. The last thing you think about before sleep becomes the chemical environment your body marinates in for the next 8 hours.